We lived on Tenerife long enough to find the prettiest town, the craziest lava pools, and places to go and experience the real Canarian quality food, the beaches you'll never want to leave. I put in hours of planning, so once you watch this video, you'll have everything you need to explore Tenerife on your own. Guys, cap on, let's hit the island. Tenerife is the largest of the Canary Islands, with mild spring-like weather all year, making it one of the few places in Europe where you can enjoy beach holiday even during the cold winter months. Santa Cruz is the capital of Tenerife, a modern, lively town on the seacoast where the cruise ship docks. It's a nice place to walk around, great for shopping, and has many restaurants to choose from. Make sure to visit on the weekend when the big local market is open. Mercado de Nuestra Señora de Africa. It's full of fresh food, flowers, cheeses, and pastries. Try pricky pears. Those colorful fruits grow on cactus paths all over Tenerife. Someone opened one right off the plant and it tasted sweet, a bit like melon with kiwi, I'd say. But listen, be aware, they are covered in tiny invisible needles that stab your fingers and refuse to come out. Trust me, we've learned the hard way. Honestly, the jam and liquor made from pricky pears are more popular than the fruit itself. Try star fruit too. I really love the flavor, fresh and slightly sweet. Figs are amazing. That's how we tried them for the first time. Avocados are creamy and lemon smells so lemony and strong, you want to carry them around like a perfume. After the market, make sure to stop at Churreria La Tradicional. It's a small spot right around the corner from the market where they make fresh churros. They fry the dough in oil, coat it, and serve it hot. Grab a coffee and dip the churros. It's the perfect weekend treat in Santa Cruz. Anaga is easily one of the most magical places in Tenerife. It feels like you've stepped into an ancient green world. Walking through it feels like time travel. The mountains here are super dramatic with sharp ridges and deep valleys. And the hiking is incredible. There are trails for everyone, easy strolls and hardcore hikes. I link one in the description that only takes around 30 minutes. It's super short, super simple, and totally worth it. You won't see a forest like this anywhere else. Garachico is a small charming town on north coast, full of old buildings and little squares, with live streets, music and cafes. There is a stylish hotel right in the middle. A volcanic eruption destroyed its port hundreds of years ago, but it left behind the best part of the town, El Caletón, a set of natural pools carved into the black lava. You can swim in the clear water or just sit and watch the waves crash. A short drive from Garachico is the Dragon Tree in Icod de las Vinos. It's a massive ancient tree with a thick trunk and unusual shape. You can walk around the small village and admire the tree from above. or for a small fee, you can enter the park and see it up close. Near Garachico is the small town of Los Gigantes. There is a coastal spot called Charco de los Chochos. You'll know you're in the right place when you see a huge whale skeleton by the shore. The whale washed up here years ago, and now it's like a little open-air museum. It's a stretch of volcanic rock with natural sea pools, perfect for a walk by the water. As we followed the trail, it slowly led us away from the shoreline and up above the rocks with the ocean roaring far below us. We couldn't even see the waves, but we could hear them soaking in and rushing back out, making a loud, deep roar. It felt powerful. I link the exact location in the description. Puerto de la Cruz is a seaside town on Tenerife's north coast. It's less touristy than the southern resorts and has more of a local feel. The cooler, cloudier weather makes it greener and a bit wild, with palm trees everywhere and the Atlantic crashing against the rocks, especially in winter. Watching the ocean is the best thing to do here. The town's waterfront has the famous Lago Martiánez pool complex. In winter, the seawater pools can be cold and some are emptied for maintenance, so most people come to sunbathe and enjoy the views rather than swim. From Puerto de la Cruz, you can take a short 10-minute ride uphill and arrive in La Orotava. It's a small, very walkable town, colorful houses and pretty courtyards filled with plants. Walk around the old town and admire the traditional houses with carved wooden balconies. The town also has some beautiful gardens. Teide National Park is a home to Mount Teide, a huge volcano surrounded by moon-like landscape, lava fields and unusual rock formation. It's also one of the most visited national parks in the world. Because of the high altitude and low light pollution, Teide is one of the best stargazing spots on Earth. You can book a tour or just go on your own. I leave a few of the best stargazing locations in the description. You can even go on a quad bike to enjoy the experience. Just make sure to check the weather for a clear sky. Montana de El Palmar, the striped mountain in the valley. The black lines you see are layers of old lava exposed over time, like the island has been cut open. Tenerife's volcanic soil helps create lots of different climates. The island has over 20 microclimates, so the weather can change quickly. The south is sunny and dry, the north is cooler and often rainy in winter, and the mountains can even get snow. Because the island is small, you can drive across it in about 1 to 2 hours, which means you can experience different seasons all in one day. Vilaflor is a small, quiet mountain village in Tenerife, high up in the pine forest. It's cooler and feels peaceful. People usually stop there on the way to Teide or for lunch and a walk. The village has simple local restaurants serving Canarian food and local wine. It is part of the wine region. There are a few wineries nearby, but the most famous are mainly in the north of Tenerife. Los Gigantes sits right under these insane volcanic cliffs that rise up about 600 meters above the ocean. Not many people know that there are natural pools nearby too. They're hidden, and I left a video link showing exactly how to find them in the description. Most people visit for a day trip to see the cliffs, but many love staying here for the big winter waves, the laid-back atmosphere, and if you're planning to spend half a day at sea spotting dolphins, or if you're lucky whales, this is definitely the place I'd recommend. It's not a nightlife spot. Nights are quiet, perfect for relaxing. There are a few small beaches in the area and a lovely coastal walk that stretches all the way to Alcalá, with a few large hotels right by the ocean. It is a totally different vibe from the busy Costa, Adeje or Las Américas area. The sunsets are honestly the best on the island. It looks like the sun sinks straight into Lago Martiánez, the nearby island, with the cliffs glowing orange in the background. Make sure you watch at least one sunset here. I link the perfect viewpoint in the description. If you're into meat, there is an amazing restaurant, Casa Eda. Just a few minutes away, you can try Canarian grilled cheese and goat meat, which tastes incredible. The portions are big and the prices are fair.
It's basically like a schnitzel, I believe, with some ham and cheese on top. Like, I don't know the eggs, but
If you love meat, definitely try goat. It's a local specialty.
what is it?
It's solomillo de ras.
Ah, okay. Beef.
Beef.
Oh, what is it?
Ese es vino tinto, bodega 35.
It's a wine.
Ya.
Oh, okay.
Y este es red wine.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that's wine as well.
Sweet.
Sweet. Is it from?
Ella es Luisa.
Y él es Albert.
Luisa y Roberta.
Goat cheese is a big part of a local culture here on the island, and this particular goat cheese farm is absolutely worth a visit. Caseria Montejoca is a family-run goat cheese farm in South Tenerife near Adeje. They've been making cheese here since the 80s, and their cheeses have won loads of awards, but the place still feels very local. You can meet the goats, see how the cheese is made.
What you see here is old queso fresco, the youngest cheese. It's all from this morning, from today. The cheese making process, paprika and coriander.
Everything is made right on the farm, and you can buy your favorite to
Fresh
take
to
home.
oldest, in the fridge. So
Masca is a tiny mountain village in Tenerife that looks like it was dropped into the middle of a movie set. It's surrounded by steep cliffs, deep valleys, and getting there is an adventure. The road is narrow and full of sharp turns, but the views are amazing. The village itself is really small, a few old houses, a little church, and a few cafes. Most people come here for a walk around, take photos and grab a drink with the view. But there is also a famous hike down through the gorge to the ocean. For that particular hike, you need a reservation, proper hiking gear, and boat ride back. Lora Park, a top-rated zoo with amazing animal shows. penguins, dolphins, and gorillas. Consistently reviewed as one of the best animal parks in Europe. Theme Park, Europe's highest rated water park. Let me offer a few suggestions for better planning. The best way to explore Tenerife is by renting a car. Prices are very reasonable, usually around 20 to 30 euro per day. And you can pick one up directly at the airport and drive straight to your hotel. You can reach most places from the south, but traffic will waste a lot of your time. It's smarter to enjoy the south than move to the north for a couple of days. Parking is free in most places, but spots can be hard to find, so make sure to leave extra time when driving from one place to another. Life gets busy, so to make your trip easier, I've created a free PDF packing guide for Tenerife that you can find in the description below. If you want my complete Tenerife travel guide, including how to travel efficiently, how much time to spend in each place, and where to start, I've created an easy-to-read PDF that will make your trip stress-free, enjoyable, and full of amazing experiences without feeling overwhelmed. You can choose from 3-day, 7-day, and 14-day itineraries, plus a custom Google map with exact parking spots and direction to help you to get from one place to another smoothly. You can get it on my website for a very reasonable price. Have an amazing holiday. See you in the next one. Bye!